Quickly to Zach Bailey. McCarthy flew high. Caleb Daniel. The tackle did the 360. Robertson tried to gather it in. Couldn't. Liberatore towards half forward again. Chance for Trelaw. Not quite. Vandermeer. Handball terrific. Johannesson looking for his second. Takes a little off the kick. Is it 15? No. Bailey Smith heard the call. He goes towards goal. It sails through. I don't think there's a touch from Adams. 4 in a row, the Dogs.
It's the Dogs outside runners that are having a real influence at the start of this last quarter. Some really strong, hard gut run from Bailey Smith, Lockie Hunter. They don't go away, those players. They're 4-quarter runners, and they've got the Dogs right back on top.
Brisbane go, ay, galak lang to na lang. Bulldogs, I'm dropping na lang bang on. Bang on. Crowd doesn't like that. Bang on. Position. The hand pass up in the bola. That kick in. Play mark, play on kong ala, play on kong ngin. Goal na to Smith to. Goal na. Goal na Bilin goal na. Goal Smith do. And be touched here buying more.
McCarthy couldn't quite mark. That's a beautiful tackle on Daniel. They want the free kick. Nothing doing. Liberatore picks it up and kicks it towards half forward. Trelaw couldn't mark, but he brought it to the ground. This is Vandermeer. A handball to the running Johannesson. JJ's the call. His kick is short. So that's not 15. Bailey Smith marks. Plays on. Kick on goal. It's good.
You're kidding me. I think it's in.
They're going to wait on the goal umpire. Yes!
Oh.
Bailey Smith, with what could be described as a mongrel ball,
It came off his kneecap.
has floated through for a goal, and now all of a sudden the Doggies, with the last 4 of the match, they lead by 8 points.
Where he got away with a little bit of pace, and the pace there with the switch of the mismatch. Unfortunate for Gardner, but look, good for Bailey Smith. Look, his work rate is second to none. He pushes right up to the half-back flank, and look, just runs with the head like a chook with his head cut off.
Yeah, he does indeed.
Bailey towards half forward, flying but not marking McCarthy. Daniel stayed on ground level. He was slung in the tackle. Devon Robertson head over it, didn't take the footy. Quick kick forward by Liberatore to half forward. Trelaw had it spoiled by Gardner. Only man keeping his feet was Vandermeer. Vandermeer sees something out the corner of his eye that he likes. Johannesson, little kick, didn't go 15. Bailey Smith takes it. His defender slipped over, gave him time to turn, swing and kick. And it was a floater that I don't think was touched on the line by Adams. He's kicked the goal, Bailey Smith. He's second of the night, and they lead by 8. It's been a 26-point turnaround since the 27-minute mark of the third quarter. And if you've got no drink bottles, stay hydrated with Coolridge.
Just a couple of really important things going on at the moment, Cass. Just some really good attack on the ball by the Bulldogs. Caleb Daniel won, and your mate, that racing car driver Vandermeer, his effort at centre-half forward just to take off and go with the footy. And Johannesson starting to have an impact. They've moved him up to the wing using his speed. He was the one that kicked it.
Neil a handball to Bailey. Leaping into the air, McCarthy couldn't mark. For the ball, Caleb Daniel took his time, got rid of the handball in the end, did well. Liberatore meets it, kicks around his body on the left, sends it to half forward. Hunter underneath it, knocked away from him. Latham Vandermeer swoops onto it, handball across. Johannesson, little toe poker forward, didn't go 15. Bailey Smith plays on around his body, floats it. I reckon it's a goal. Wow. Marcus Adams lunged, missed, goal. The Bulldogs have kicked the last 4 goals of the match. Bailey Smith has 2. More importantly, the Western Bulldogs by 8 points.
In terms of where it goes next. Gee, that was a bad kick. It was an inside-out torpy. It was a floater.
I think you called one earlier in the game, earlier in the year with side bottom, and said it was a flower bag.
A sack of wheat. It was a sack of wheat, and that's exactly what it was. And Bailey Smith liked that one. Give Vandermeer the double face clap.
Threads a hand pass to Bailey, kicks down the wing. McCarthy climbs, no mark. Spills to Daniel, spun around, dispossessed. Dogs win it back. Liberatore hooks his kick to half forward. Treloar in the box seat, can't complete the mark. Falls to Vandermeer on the attacking arc. Hand pass to Johannesson. Short kick inside 50, not 15. Bailey Smith spins onto his right boot. Floats a kick goal and puts it through. Bailey Smith with the goal. It wasn't perfect off the boot, but it was the result he was after.
Ball to the ball, there was a contest from their tall forwards, and it was Vandermeer that was ground level off Rich. Rich couldn't get near him, and then the run from behind and the uncontested chain came off the back end of that, and it's floated through, but Smith's had a lot of time just to turn around after being called play on.
From Neil, high ball up towards half forward, big fly from McCarthy. Daniels at ground level. McCarthy's tackle was magnificent. Robertson can't take the footy. Daniel got rid of it in the nick of time. Liberatore up towards half forward. Here's a chance for Vandermeer. Runs through centre half forward. Sweeping handball to Johannesson. Drops the pass to Smith. Play on not required. Smith wheels around. Goes for home. He's kicked the goal. Can you believe it? The Dogs lead by 8. Where has this come from? They've kicked the last 4 of the game.
Harder at the moment. Bailey Smith been involved in the last couple. Mongrelled that one through. Good shepherd on the line from Shaki. But they did a power of work, the Brisbane Lions. It didn't get themselves enough of a gap between the Dogs to be able to close it out with a mountain of inside 50s that they've had for the first 3 quarters in terms of advantage. And now the Dogs have got a sniff. They're running on with it.
Neil worked the hand pass out to Zach Bailey. Hyder half forward. Up went McCarthy, but he dropped the mark. He tackles Daniel. Worked he dispossessed him at least, and can't understand why he didn't win holding the ball. Liberatore quickly forward in the Treloar direction. Vandermeer plays Crummer. Sweeping hand pass to Johannesson. Short on the kick for Bailey Smith, not 15. He wheels and looks and steers and goes. Bailey Smith got it there. Shaki shepherds at home. And the Dogs are on a lightning run.
It was a shocking kick.
They're up by 8, 10-11 to 9-9 on the Victoria Police Supply Now scoreboard.
It's the old golf saying, Hutto. It's how many, not how, as that was a dreadful kick for goal. He put himself under a little bit of pressure, or it was forced upon him given that it wasn't the 15 metres. He kicked it off the instep, which makes the ball go left to right for the right footer. It was a tight kick, but Shaki did a brilliant job on the goal line just to protect the space without giving away a free kick.
It was a woomer banger.
What's a woomer banger?
Oh, it was one of Rexy's old ones.
That.
Yeah, that. Exactly. That's the definition. I love it.
He knocks to the front of the pack. Neil there. Ground level handball. Got it to Zach Bailey. Hyder half forward. Big lead that time McCarthy. Staling down Caleb Daniel. Veer just got it away at the last moment. Somehow got the Liberatore. Kick goes further forward. Treloar can't get it. Vandermeer keeps it in front of himself. Wants a runner out wide. He's got one, Johannesson. He'll go very short, not the required distance. Bailey Smith, tight angle. A wobbler going forward. I reckon it got there for Bailey Smith. A horrible kick, but it gets there. Dogs with the first 3 goals of the last quarter. Bailey Smith second. 8-point margin to the Dogs. Dan Murphy's scoreboard. 10-11-71, half over the lines, 9-9-63.
Well, he's had an influence. He sort of went missing that second and third quarter. Bailey Smith had a real influence in the first quarter, but this quarter alone he's been really involved with the Western Bulldogs and helping advance them forward. Lee's talked about the Brisbane Lions being a go-forward team tonight. Bailey Smith being that player for the Bulldogs, and when he's got his hands on the foot, he just hasn't done it enough for the Bulldogs tonight. And that's, as you say, a real mung sort of flower bag number, but at this stage of the game, it doesn't matter how it goes through, Tone.
It was a link player because he's playing as one of the 6 forwards, but he's actually like a midfield, get up towards the middle of the ground and try and run back, and he's done it well. Set up the Shaki goal, got that one.
High ball forward to the wing. Big leap McCarthy, front of the pack, but he didn't mark it. Daniel's got it. Good tackle laid on him. Spilled to Robertson. And Liberatore picks his pocket and kicks the Dogs to half forward.
Boy, did they get out of trouble there. It spills to Vandermeer. A beautiful side and centre. Got it to Johannesson. Johannesson, a little chip and finds Bailey Smith. He's told to play on. Not 15. Turns, has a shot. It's a wobbler, and it gets there. Shacky, beautiful shepherd on the line. Dogs by 8 points. The Bailey Smith kick was horrible, but it got there. He's second, and the Dogs by 8 on the IGA Liquor scoreboard.
Well, it's the tackle. I wanted to look at the Harvey Norman because it's tackle on half back on Caleb Daniel. It wasn't paid. McCarthy swung him 360, maybe even more than 360 to ground. I think once you get swung for that long and then go to ground, I think that's long enough. If you then handball it, well, I think that's holding the ball. That was
4 in a row for the Dogs.
But what the umpire does, it allows you to get swung, go to ground, and then if you handball it,
yep. The run's becoming a real issue now. It's clear now, it's evident, you can see the Dogs look like they're running on top of the ground.
And they've been inside 55 times, Joey, for 3 goals.
Yeah.